Have you ever noticed how a single dark thought can feel less like a simple mistake and more like a physical craving? It often starts quietly. A whisper. A small seed of doubt planted in the stillness of the night. But before you realize what's happening, that whisper turns into a roar, and it demands your attention every single morning. We usually talk about addiction in terms of substances: alcohol, drugs, sugar. But some of the most dangerous addictions are built entirely inside the mind. When we're in pain, the brain releases stress chemicals. Over time, we can become attached to that feeling, not because it feels good, but because it feels intense. You find yourself returning to old memories, replaying them again and again. Not to learn from them, but to punish yourself. This is where the loop begins. Imagine a man named David. David is successful by most standards. But every evening, without fail, he reviews his day like a courtroom trial. He fixates on a slightly awkward comment, a missed opportunity, something he should have said differently. At first, he told himself he was being reflective, responsible, self-aware. But over time, these mental sessions became mandatory. If David tried to think about something positive, his mind resisted. It felt restless, almost uncomfortable. There was a strange pull, a physical urge, to return to the familiar gloom. Why? Because the brain prioritizes intensity over happiness. When David criticizes himself, his nervous system spikes. That spike creates a feeling of certainty, and in a chaotic world, certainty feels safe. Without realizing it, David became addicted to being the victim of his own thoughts. That pain was familiar, predictable, reliable. So why do we return to the thoughts that break our hearts? Think of your mind like a wide, open field. Every time you think a thought, you walk a path. If you walk it once, the grass bends. If you walk it 1,000 times, you carve a deep trench into the earth. Eventually, it becomes easier to stay in the trench than to push through new ground. This doesn't mean you're weak. It means your brain is doing what it was designed to do. In the wild, remembering danger kept us alive. Today, that same survival system replays social rejection, embarrassment, and failure long after the threat is gone. Over time, this creates a distorted lens. The anxiety starts to feel like protection. The self-criticism feels like armor. You feed the pain because it convinces you that it's keeping you safe. But ask yourself this: is the pain actually protecting you? Or is it slowly draining the color from your world? Breaking the cycle doesn't start with fighting your thoughts. It starts with recognizing the craving underneath them, the urge to worry, the pull toward self-judgment. When the wave of "I am not enough" rises, can you pause for a moment? Can you see it not as a truth, but as a chemical signal passing through your body? You have been living as a prisoner of a ghost. And the most important thing to realize is this: the door was never locked. The question is, are you ready to stop letting pain define who you are?